Hi, this is the day 13 transmission. I've got some messages before we start. I was given the symbol of the Ankh, which is the symbol of life, and then this card came out, which is Isis. So she's saying magic manifesting. So I'd got all this information before I pulled the card, and it says stay focused. Visions and goals are becoming reality. But what's happening over the next 8 days, so that's from the 14th to the 21st, we're integrating all of this, these uploads that we've been getting from this Easter period of this 4 days, which was the Good Friday, Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, and the today, which is Easter Monday. So I won't be on for 8 days because I'm going to be integrating all of this information. So I've gone from the 14th to the 21st. This was just all scribbled down because it comes through really quickly, but I'll explain it. Number 5 is change. Number 3 is creativity. The 5 and the 3 is 8. April 2020 is 8. 14 to the 21st is 8 days, and I was given Magic 8 Ball. I think that might be an American thing, but it's something about the magic. 8th chakra is the third eye, which is the laser lens, and if you look at the first 2 letters of the laser lens, it's 3-3. So we're going from this 3-3-3 timeline to this 44, which is the 8. I was given Golden Crown, which is our crown chakra, royalty, king and queen, and the colours of rose, pink and gold, which is this one, and this is an Andorra, so this is a gold one, and we also have the rose quartz as well. Okay, so I just needed to give you all those messages before we started. So today is a 3 day, so it's the 13th today, isn't it? 3, 4, 8, 10, 12, yeah, so today's a 3 day, so it's a creativity day. Eli wants to come and sit on there. Right, so Isis is here already, so I'll pull the masters first, and then we'll carry on with it. So we've got Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom, Paul Venetian. My throat chakra is still a little bit having uploads as well, so I put my lapis earrings in this morning. So if you have got a piece of lapis lazuli crystal that you can use, then that would be really good because the throat has been upgraded quite a bit. Where are you got? Right, Commander Ashtar again. Right, so Commander Ashtar came in just before I came on, and he has been out every single day, I think, since Friday, and he's standing with the Christ energy and saying walk the talk, so it's time to step forward now and start. This 8 days will be a culmination of keys and codes, which are these, and our creative projects are coming to fruition now. So we've all got kind of creative projects that we need to get started, so that's what that is. Plus he's coming on the lapis ray as well through the throat chakra, standing with Isis on that. So the other thing is as well that we've got the Egyptian timeline again, so that is a kind of like going back to the Egyptians, because I got the ant, didn't I, on there. So going back to the Egyptians, sorry, just 1 second, I'm going to have to go and turn that alarm off. There's an alarm going off somewhere for some reason. Sorry about that, the alarm went off at 10, which is the one, the divine masculine and feminine integration through the 0 point energy. So that's a nod to that, probably. Right, okay, so let's go back to it. So, yeah, so Commander Ashtar and Isis are standing together on this. So we've got the lapis and the turquoise, so it's the throat and the third eye. Through the base chakra, I've been saying this for 2 weeks now. We need to take it through the base chakra to ground this energy down. Hilarion's helping with that through the green ray, through the heart chakra. Honour your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So that's why I've been guided to have this 8-day rest from social media and from you know, overtaxing myself with anything apart from going into nature and looking after my body. Paul the Venetian, that's what these creative projects are. So Commander Ashtar is standing with everybody today, but he's saying these creative projects are coming through, and the keys and codes that are inside of you that are now coming out. So you'll be given direction, but you have to sit and listen. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And Master Buddha is saying sit and listen and receive these codes. Kuthumi. Right, so this is the Solar Sun Gateway that I've been talking about. He's also got the Ankh, so he's standing with Isis on this. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So this Ankh, I did say that it was symbol of life. So what Kuthumi is saying, that you've already got all of this information. You're not downloading it from anywhere. You're actually bringing it out of you because it was already in there. It was just hidden away. So there is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So that's what that is. The illusions of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, nobody wants to listen to me. Starseeds do have a lot of those thoughts, usually about, you know, self-worth, but we're actually ones that are steering the ship now. We've actually come into fruition of our mission. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next 2 years, I'm being told, and I've been told 2 years a few times. Okay, one more. Miracles. Okay, that came out yesterday. Right, so what Metatron is saying, because he's here twice. So what Metatron is saying is that standing with Commander Ashtar, that's what he's talking about, this divine intelligence. If you imagine this is your core, you've already got all of the keys and codes inside. You're just bringing them out onto. So these are the projects. So onto books, onto social media projects, anything that is bringing out your innate, you know, gifts that you brought with you, and this is talking about the gift of life, because speaking for myself, and a lot of starlights have tried to get off the planet because it was too low vibration, but actually it's been raised now. So we may, you know, get a sense of that we want to carry on with this project. We've got Shamael with Serenity, standing with Master Buddha. So to get this information, this divine intelligence, divine intelligence that's already within you, okay, there's going to be some, gosh, they're all coming in now. There's going to be some healing going on from Hilarion, which is this. But there's also going to be, you need to sit and be serene and quiet to get this information. Okay, so I'll put that there. Right, who have we got next? I do feel that the energy is shifted again. I think that it's more, there's a kind of a lighter feel to it. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what I'm experiencing now. Pure White Dragon from Orion. Okay, I think we've had this one before. So this is the Divine Crystalline Light. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with trust and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So the trust, I said that the big word was trust yesterday, and it's back again today. So they're saying trust, process what you know, act with truth and honesty. And the Buddha's saying trust your inner voice. So it's all within you. All of this is coming out. And from Orion, so Ashtar is saying that if you look at all of the galactic timelines, which are all of these are all the keys and codes that we're getting internally from your galactic teams. So it might be Arcturus, Pleiadian, Andromeda, and it could be any. Okay, right, pop that there. Right, I'm not doing them in any order today, I'm just randomly choosing whatever. My throat chakra is kind of a bit bumpy this morning as well, like I said. But it's just integrating the new energies. Right, so this is a nod to what I was talking about yesterday. And you wanted to come in with that? Yeah, okay, Hilarion. Right, so soulmating, number 7. So I said yesterday this number 7 was really, really prevalent. This 7. So we're going through the 7 chakras, which is what I've just said on there. Because once we've gone through the 7 chakras, we get to the 8th, and it's this laser lens that's coming through now. So you'll be getting a lot of information through your third eye about this new soulmate, that's these new soul connections that you're going to be having. I'll pop that there for now. Right, I'll do the crystals. Oh, actually, a heart wants to come through first. So we've got the heart there on the card. Let's see what this one says. Right, this to me is signifying the base chakra and the third eye, which I'm seeing as indigo at the minute. Okay, so we've encompassed the 8. Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas. A world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far, it is inside your heart. And all it takes to get there is a dream. So that's what we're saying about this. It's inside of you, this crystalline diamond energy. And where it says magical ideas, that's why I was given the magic 8 ball. Because the 8 is a number of infinity, and it's saying you've got the magic inside of you. You just need to recognise it and bring it out. Okay. Right, now we'll do the crystals. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 crystals for us. Tanzanite, Angelic Messenger. So I'm going to put that to one side for a sec. And sorry, oh right, okay. They're the crystal cards that I use. And I wasn't sure if I showed you the angel cards that I've been using. Okay, right, these are another crystal card. Okay. Right, I'm just going to shuffle these. Right, relief and repair. Crimson Cuprite. Ascended Master Mataji. I've not heard of either of these before. I've never seen this card, but it is a number 9. So it's the end of a cycle. So relief and repair. So Hilarion saying retreat to recharge and heal. So that's what that is. So you can call on, this is a mandala, so you can get information from that. But you can also call on this Ascended Master and this crystal. If you haven't got the actual crystal, you can use the etheric one. So you just imagine that you've got it in your hand, and then you can, you know, put it on your body wherever it needs to go. Okay, so that's that one. Right, and then the Tanzanite, Angelic Messenger. So again, that's saying the same thing. These colours are very similar. So you can call on you can use Tanzanite as an etheric one if you haven't got a piece of Tanzanite, and ask the dragons to work with you using the Tanzanite. So they will guide you through your crystalline timelines as to where it needs to go on your body. Okay, don't use these very often, but I thought I'd pull an angel card. These are kind of very oldie worldy ones. Right, so that's number 5, and obviously that's money. So it's the gold solar sun gateway that we've just gone through the portal, and this is what they're saying. 8 is the number of abundance, but the abundance they're talking about is the crown chakra. So all of this abundance is coming through the crown chakra, and it can manifest as financial abundance. So what yeah, it's Isis that said it, isn't it? So Isis is saying your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So you need to stay focused on what you want, okay? Because that gateway is carrying on, but the vibration has changed. So from the 14th, which is tomorrow in the UK, it's the 13th today. So from the 5 energy, 5 is the number of change. So your financial abundance could change drastically. I'm not going to do Star Siege yet. Let's do the fractals first. So it's quite an overcast day today. It's a bit cloudy. Looks like it's going to rain. We had really windy weather overnight. Right, so this is a 3. This is the Solar Sun Gateway. This is the portal that we've just come through. And this is on the 3 Christ wounding timeline that is now being healed. So Kuthumi, who is... So he's saying, you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. So this is your energy there. Okay. So trust your inner guidance. You know, most teachers say, trust what I'm saying, I got this right, I got that right. What I say to you is, look at your inner guidance, what's within you. It doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It's what you think and what you feel inside. Right, 44, this is the angel card, but this is also the timeline. So this is what I was saying. So it's through this solar gateway that we're going from the 333 timeline of the Christ timeline wounding into the 444, and that's what the 444 portal was, to take us in, carry us into this solar sun gateway through the solar plexus to transmute the energy. Okay, and that's what this is as well. So we're transmuting all of the energy. Okay, one more for that. Just gonna have a quick spray. I'm feeling another message coming in. A big message. Okay, that's that one. So it's all about the gold again today. Rose pink and gold. So divine masculine, divine feminine, whichever way around you want to see those as, it doesn't really matter. Right, we had this again yesterday, surfacing. And that's what that is. It's the surfacing of this new in the now energy that is coming through. And one sec. Metatron through divine intelligence, this is the same colours, and what he's saying is that all of this now is coming to the surface. All the keys and codes, all the divine light in a matrix is coming to the surface. But what Freya is saying is use your discernment. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So we're releasing a lot of the old timelines that said we couldn't do this or we weren't worthy enough. It goes back to that core energy of being different, not fitting in, not worthy, being ignored, people not listening to us. And to be honest, feeling into the Christ timeline now, the Christ energy that was, that's what he went through. You know, there were, you either loved him or hated him. There were people that wanted him dead. There were people that worshipped him. It was a very imbalanced energy, and that wasn't what he wanted. He just wanted to give the information, and that's what we're doing now. We're just bringing out the information and putting to one side any preconceptions about what anybody else thinks of us. Is none of our business. Okay. That's quite a strong message. What anybody else thinks about us is none of our business. So don't get embroiled in people saying, oh, that's a bit crazy, or you know, we are the innovators. We're the ones that are bringing all of this energy in to say to people, look what you can do. You know, we have telepathic, I said this the other day when Ashtar said all online now, telepathy, clairaudience, clairvoyance, it's all being ramped up, but we have to give permission to ourselves to use it. Okay, right, so I've got the rabbit here, which is encouragement. If you're connected to the rabbit spirit animal, you are clever and creative, but maybe working to overcome fear and anxiety. The rabbit totem teaches us to overcome irrational fears while still protecting ourselves from harm. Remember, it can be risky not to act on your dreams, ideas and plans. So that's exactly what I've just said. All of this stuff about all these timelines that came in that were about, you know, you're crazy, your ideas are crazy, nobody's ever going to go for it. That portal has opened all of these timelines now where you can step onto anyone that you want. Just let me go and I want me to show you something that I think I've had it on camera before. It's this, it's quite famous. And the day came when the risk it took to remain tight in the bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. That's where we're at. That's where all the star seeds are at now. Some of them have come out of the bud. Some of them are been doing this work for a long time. I know I have, behind the scenes. But we're now being asked to stand front and centre stage. And Isis is saying, in all our finery, standing out and saying, look, this, you know, we are royalty. This is what we're doing now. And I don't mean royalty in terms of, you know, royalty that we have on the earth plane. I mean galactic royalty. We are galactic royalty. We're masters. Okay? And it's about time that we stood up and owned that as well. Right. While we're speaking of galactics, then let's do the star seeds. Messages. the courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So I don't need to say any more, that's exactly what I've just said. This is what we have to do now. The time's gone for playing small, or I might do it, I might not. We just need to do. And there's going to be a lot of Starlight collaborations as well. So I'm going to get some information on that now. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So this is the old us as we were coming through this portal. It's kind of grey, a bit, you know, everything's really dull on the earth plane, and this is the new planet, this is the new earth, with us at the centre of it. Okay, so that's what we need to look at, and this is what all of the collaborations are going to be as well, through heart space. So there's heart collaborations going on. Okay, another star seed, which is this one. Five of Orbs. Right, that one's standing with Hilarion, but I'm going to leave that for a second because there's something else coming in as well. Did I show you that? I think I did. Okay, that's that one, and let's do the light worker then now. I never noticed they were called light worker before. Okay. The hot transmission, number 10. So we're going back to this collaborations of so the 10 is new beginnings, new starts, and we'll be connecting through our third eye, which is the 8th chakra, through the heart, which is this divine crystalline light energy that we've got here as well. Okay, and the dragons are coming in as well and saying they'll be working with a lot of people now, this dragon energy, to come to bring this crystalline energy through. Okay, let me, that card's fascinating me, one sec. Right, let's pull an Akashic Tarot card. Let's see. King of Forces, right, so this one again is the 8th chakra, the third eye. So all of this information is coming through that laser lens for most of us, but we have to go into nature and we have to settle for it to come through. Who was it that said, yeah, stay focused? So what Isis is saying, all of this information is coming through. Also, this is the violet flame energy as well. So the dragons are saying call on them if you want to cleanse anything. And Saint Germain as well will help with that. But there is a crowning, which I mentioned the king. There's a crowning of this golden energy. But there's also this violet flame as well. Okay. Right, done the hearts, done the dragons. Let's do astrology. There. What's that one? Right, we've got Mercury, so that one's been out quite a few times. We've got Capricorn and Jupiter. Right, so they're a bit contradictory, these two. So Mercury we've got, so it's the communication, how you think, communicate, write, talk and travel. Isis is saying the Egyptians were telepathic and they used all of their skills to go through portals. They would be considered to be magical now, but in their time that was just natural for them to do it. And then as we fell further from grace, we lost the abilities to do that, but those abilities are coming back now. So that's what Jupiter is saying. Your confidence, courage, self-belief and luck are coming back. So that's what this 8 energy is. Again, it's that magic 8 ball energy through communication. So what Commander Ashtar is saying is lead by example, walk your talk, communicate through these new skills that we are being given. Okay, Capricorn energy. The energy around you is serious, materialistic and hard-working. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Now what this is talking about, because we're going into the Aquarian age now from the Piscean age, but Capricorn is talking about focus. We need to stay focused on our goals. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality, but we need to, you know, it's like giving up at the 11th hour. This goat would not give up. These mountain goats, just when you look at them, you can't believe that they've actually climbed that mountain with, you know, that having a body that size and 4 legs. Because they just cling to the rock sometimes and just wait and then carry on going. And that's what that energy is of, you know, not giving up at the 11th hour. We're here, we're ready, we're doing it, and we're flying. And that's what that's going to be once you let go of this energy and fly off. That's what we get, this magic 8 ball. Okay. Right, that's that. I'm still thinking about this card. Right, let's do the goddesses and then I do kind of know what it is, but I'm waiting for something else. Right, so fire. You've come into your own. Continue to move forward. Right, so that's what this Jupiter, sorry, that's what this Jupiter energy is. If you look, it's the same colours. You come into your own, continue to move forward. So take that leap. Confidence, courage, self-belief and luck. And that's the fire, so that's the energy that we need. Right, so we've got fire. I normally like to just check that we've got all the elements. So we've got fire, we've got Mercury, which is air. No water energy yet. But, right, so these are the goddess cards. I am a goddess who has the power to speak my truth. So that's what I was saying earlier. It's your truth. It's not what anybody else is saying, including me. It's what you think and what you believe. Your self-belief. It's what you choose you want to do. You know, there are times when you're probably going to want to go into the void and just sit and be and receive your uploads. And there are other times when you're going to want to leap off the cliff and see what, you know, where you land. But it's all about you, what you want to do. You're the goddess. who has the power to speak your truth. And this comes back to the throat chakra that I said is being upgraded as well. One really powerful goddess is Isis. And then somebody was talking about truth, weren't they? Which one was it? Well, anyway, it's basically talking about your ability to discern what your truth is. Okay. Right. I think that we're near the end now. Done that one. Oh, right, let's pull a good tarot and then we'll do a number. So these are the good tarot collect, Baron, read. Right, call to action. So again, we're back to Ashtar. Call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Now, in terms of the numbers, I said 14th to the 21st, and then we're good to go. So around about the 20th, that's where these this period of integration will end. The 20th, 21st. Okay. Let's do hidden worlds. Number 3, the mother awakens, compassion, nurture, guidance. So this is a nod to Mother Mary on the 333 timeline. And she came in really strongly yesterday because it was Easter Sunday. Christ, the Magdalene and Mother Mary are here now, the energy of. So I'm going to put that down and then I'll pull a Magdalene card. Okay. Which is these. Surrender. Okay, so we've had these similar messages that came through yesterday as well. We need to surrender to the process and not necessarily have control over it, because when you look at the Jupiter energy, this person's leaping off this cliff, but they actually don't know, you know, it's kind of a leap of faith really. Just that pure joy of jumping and not necessarily knowing where this timeline is going to take you, but having the divine intelligence to understand that you do know, you are in control, but you need to let these creative energies in, and sometimes that means taking a leap of faith. Okay. What Mary is saying, that when it was aware that what the Christ timeline was and what he had to do, his mission really, and he wavered, which I'm sure anybody would under the circumstances, and then he agreed to it. And what Mary is saying, that they then both surrendered to the process because they realised that it would be easier than to try and fight what was the inevitable really, which was the soul expanding. Okay. Right, let's have one of these. Right, multidimensional healing, love and prayer, and that's number 5. So again, we're back to the 5. So for this 8-day period, the reason why I've said 8 days is because it starts tomorrow the 15th, the 14th, sorry, which is the 5, and there's going to be a lot of this energy around of this multidimensional healing, which is on a completely different level than what we've ever experienced before. So we need to sit and integrate this, these processes. Okay, let's have a number, and then I'll pull fairy. Right, okay, number 10, karmic completion. So, I've said this before for myself, and I can only speak for myself, my karmic timeline stopped, finished quite a while ago. So for anybody that feels that that's what this 8 days is about, and it would have started on the 10th, which was Good Friday, these 333 timelines are completed now. The Christ timeline reading is now no more. And we're moving into this new energy. So let me just get a bit more clarity on that. So I'm going to put that with that one. And let me put that with that one. They're being very cryptic today. Right, let's pull Rumi. And then three goddesses, 3 masters. God knows how long this video is going to go on for, but it is the last one for a few days. So Hand of Fatimah, 43, so that's number 7 again. Sorry, I just knocked the screen then. So 43 is the number 7, and 34 is the number 7. So that's what this energy is, this heart energy, Hand of Fatimah. So we've been given a hand up by the Galactics, and they're saying use it well, because the 7 energy is, they're talking about 7th heaven, which is I believe some kind of layer thing that you have to get to, or I'm not sure what that is. But we were doing so well that we were given this extra dispensation to be able to call forth all of this crystalline diamond light energy, and that's what that is. Okay, pop that there. Right, fairies. Then I'll do goddesses, masters. Three of Summer. News worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, friends you cherish. So I would say this is the birth of the new. This is a rebirth of the new. And I said about the twin flames yesterday that they're coming together kind of summertime, August, September, from June to September, I'd say. So that's what this is. Because the number 3, the 1 and the 1 is the 3. So it's you plus your twin flame energy. It makes the alchemy of all these new projects that are coming in now. Okay. Right, let's do goddesses and masters. I'm going to choose 3 goddesses. Freya. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So that's what we've talked about. Is the, stepping off this ledge. Ostara, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas and give birth to new conditions. So that's her stepping through the 333 portal to the 444 timeline. Okay, and so there's all the, I can just feel the energy of all this new birthing project energy. Some of you might be a bit exhausted with all of this. So what Hilarion is saying, and Green Tara, they're standing together and saying, call on them. Ask others, including me, Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything for yourself. So what Metatron is saying, and again it's the green divine intelligence, is saying you know, you've got wisdom enough to know when you're overloaded and you need help, and to ask for it. Okay. And Green Tara is saying, call on her, because two pairs of hands make lighter work than one. Okay. Right, I haven't forgotten about that card, but it's still waiting in the wings, which I find very strange. That's never happened before. So what I'm going to do is show me. Right, let's pull Metatron. Oh, no, okay. Right, we'll pull 3 masters, then Metatron, then the numbers, and hopefully that... I think I do know what it is, but there's just something. There's something hidden. So I need to... Right, the moon. So that's standing with Freya. Phases and cycles of the moon. Unicorns came in yesterday, 22. Felt them around really strongly. And let me get one more. And dolphins. That's 22 and 23. Okay, so I was waiting for water energy, and that's what this is. So I connect with dolphin wisdom. Purify and raise the frequency of water, as you can ask them to cleanse your water. We've got Atlantis and Lemuria, Golden Atlantis and Lemuria here. Aquamarine light, which again is a nod to Mother Mary. And guidance is to relax and flow with the current of ascension. The dolphins are telepathically imparting help and wisdom to you. So call on the dolphins, call on the unicorns as well. Unicorns grant wishes, so that's what that is. That's what this magical energy is about for all of this, starting finishing on the 22nd, which will be my next transmission. So we've got really powerful master numbers here. So we've got 11 and 22. So 11 is the moon. I don't resonate with the moon that much, if I'm honest, but you know, it could be something that you want to work with Freya. Okay. Right, Metatron. And then we'll do the numbers. Water and dolphins. So that's really good. So this is number 7 as well. So the 7's really, really prevalent at the minute. Number 8, leadership, answer the call. That came out yesterday. And that came out yesterday, the void. Okay, right. So put these down one sec. Right, so let's go with this one first, and let's bring Ashtar back in. So he's saying answer the call, leadership. You've got all the answers. You know what you're doing, and you just need to use that magic 8 ball, whatever that is, to propel you forward onto this journey. Okay. Water with the dolphins. So again, call on them. They will help you through emotional well-being. Any water, drinking it, bathing in it, swimming in it. That's that one. And then the void. So we're coming out of this retreat energy that we were talking about, Hilarion's been talking about. So retreat, rest and pause. That's what this 333 timeline is. It's giving us this time out globally. It's giving us this time to have this multidimensional healing to be able to come through. Right, so this card's coming through now, so I know what this is. Oh, Venetian. Right, so if you look at this, there's a storm brewing in the background, and we've got the 5, which starts tomorrow, which is the 14th, okay? And we've got this green healing here, which is Hilarion, and also Paul the Venetian's got a green cloak on, which is the same as this one. But there's no face. There's no, you can't see who it is. So we're being given all of this healing through this, you know, through this gateway. But what Freya is saying, and if you look at the background is quite similar. What Freya is saying is look through the illusion, and the illusions are being revealed and released. So I've said this on the last few videos, there's going to be information coming out through the media of nefarious things that have been happening on the planet with various groups, and this is being healed through divine dispensation. So that starts tomorrow, which is the 5th. There are people that have been juggling a lot of these balls, trying to keep them all in the air at the same time. And these faceless corporations that nobody knew anything about are now being exposed for what they are. So that's what that is. That's why I was kind of waiting for the go-ahead to give the message, but I got that. Right, let's pull the numbers, and then so Hilarion is saying that's why he's been called to action as well, because the karmic timelines are ended now. And if you look at kind of the background of that card, the colour is the background of this card, but equally Hilarion's here to start the healing process for all of the ones that have been released from you know, that have been trapped and held against their will. They've now, there was a rescue mission going on, they're being released. They're being freed, should I say. Being freed. Right, let's see what the numbers say. Oops, that was too far out. Okay, they were similar to yesterday as well. Right, so we've got, let's pull these two first. So I did say that I felt like the Divine Masculine had some shadow work to do, which is still the case. With the Divine Feminine, they are in the heart space now. Well, they've been in the heart space for a long time. So they're helping the Divine Masculine to level up. And with these two tens, there is this, the 1 and the 1 is the 3. So it's the Divine Masculine Feminine through the 0 point energy within yourself. The carbon's burning off now, and through this heart chakra, massive heart chakra opening, we are getting the twin flames coming together. So the masculine is doing the shadow work again. The feminine's already done her shadow work, most of it. And here we've got the 12-12. So the female started, the Divine Feminine started this on the 12th of December 2012. And the Divine Masculine started theirs on the 12th of April. It started on the 12th of April, this this massive heart chakra awakening for the Divine Masculine. The sun's just come out for the Divine Masculine. And it's it was the 12th of April yesterday, which was Easter Sunday, the rising of the Christ timeline, the healing of the Christ wounding timeline. That's what that is. Okay. Right, so we've got another 10 here. So this is the divine crystalline energy matrix within you. So we've got 3 10s here. So that tells me that the carbon, our bodies are changing to crystalline, as you know, but the carbon's being burnt off now, and through this heart chakra, this massive heart awakening, heart opening chakra, while we're in this social distancing, is bringing in this amazing new beginning of this divine crystalline energy. And I just wanted to pull one more Metatron card to finish. The Madonna. So that's a nod to the divine feminine. That this energy is here now. It's just gone very calm. And that's the number 11. So what the Madonna is saying, follow your inner divine crystalline light. The answers are all within you. It's all within. Okay, right. Thank you for listening and watching. This is my last transmission until the 22nd of April. So I will see you then. Bye.